So Hungary is a country that's been ruled and dominated by every other country forever. They've been oppressed, communism, the Turks come in, there's still, in one of the areas I served in, Eger, it still has one of the Turk towers. It's like the last remaining one in Hungary, I think, or at least in that city. And you can still go up to the top of the tower and see the whole city. And they would have these, still these remnants, these 10-story buildings, just all cement, from communism, just packing the people in. And so there's still that remnant, and the people still wear that on their sleeve. They still, reflect on it. Some people even want communism back, because then they say, well, at least we'll have jobs, because the economy there is just, it's struggling. They're an oppressed, they're very patriotic people, but they've been oppressed and they've been kind of downtrodden. And so it kind of factors into their pridefulness and their kind of hard exterior. So they're very loving when they talk about their history, but at the same time, it's almost like a bitterness, because they've just, they, from the beginning of the Hungarian culture, a lot is not known about how it started, the language at least, because the roots of the language, there's stories and there's rumors and everything. It's just such a different language and everything, but it does have some ties to certain languages. But they wandered, they conquered, they did really well, the Huns, because they have connection to them and everything. But when they finally settled down, they established a pretty nice area. Now, what Hungary is now is a lot smaller than Hungary used to be. It used to be pretty much all of Croatia, part of Austria, a lot of Romania, Transylvania, Dracula. That was all of Hungary, and now it's all Romania. A lot of people in Romania and Austria and surrounding countries still speak Hungarian, because of how much the country has shrunk in its size, because the wars that they've lost, and people trying to get more land, and so they've just kind of. A lot of people still wear shirts. There's like this revolution, of people who are like trying to campaign for old Hungary, getting old Hungary back, and it used to be 5 times as big, I think is what they say. And so they look on their past with kind of, hope because of what it used to be, but also bitterness because of all what's happened. And I try not to stay we try to stay out of the politics as much as we can as missionaries, but you can't help but hear things and things from the people. So it's ever changing. I don't know how it is now. I know some things have changed, even with the church. They went through a period where the church might not have been recognized as a religion. It is now, but they were revising what are the official religions of Hungary, and we barely made the list, I think. So it's, political, different things affect the church and affect the people. And so, yeah.